Hello and welcome to the 5th episode of the Technical Miracle Podcast. My name is Jake. Joining with me is Joseph and Noah. Say hi, Joseph.
Otherwise known as DJ Master Abduli! Yeah!
Another one.
For only $300, you can too waste your money on some DJ equipment that you will never bring to anywhere because Joseph's an idiot and he blows money.
I blew money on this thing. First,
I
wanted a voice changer that was like an external one, and then I went from that to wanting a DJ mixer in the course of an hour. So Jake had to help me find a good DJ mixer after he already helped me with... He's a very good friend, that's what I'm saying, basically.
No, I'm not. I'm very angry and pissed off and impatient, and I take it out on Joseph all the time.
And now we get all
but
these
he deserves
effects. I do deserve it, sometimes.
Your desires are
90%
fickle.
of the time.
Also joining the show... Fuck.
It's me.
Also
I
joining
I
the
thought we
show...
already
Fuck.
introduced him.
Also joining... Well, I mean, yeah, but you said your thing. I'm cutting this whole fucking thing out. Also joining the show is Noah.
Hi. My name is Noah.
Has he been on more episodes than Dean?
No.
Dean was on episode 1, and was he on 2?
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Alright, so the record is 3.
Yeah. And
I'm
he was
coming for you,
technically...
Dean.
He was technically on 4, but I had to scrap it because we lost the whole fucking thing. Speaking of losing everything, so we actually
already lost everything again now because Jake is in Canada and has like 300 kilobyte whatever the fuck.
900 kilobyte down. Basically, this is internet I had from like 15 years ago.
Man, if only Canada's mayor would spend less time smoking crack and more time fixing their broadband.
That's like that. He was mayor like 6 years ago, I think.
And he was mayor of all of Canada.
So I'll explain what happened. Like the first 8 minutes of the podcast were actually going fine. I was shocked because once we got the audio set up, I'm like, oh shit, everything's working. And then I got disconnected, and
yes.
And my voice is coming in all weird right now because I have to set the bitrate to 8 kilobits per second. You'll be fine when you're listening back to this on the video, whatever.
Everything separate with Audacity.
Yeah, and Dean wonders why we do that. But anyway, so I have family in the other room. I'm in Canada, and I go to close the door so they can't hear any of this, and I can't hear them. And I elbow the light switch. The light switch is here in this shithole house. Don't just turn off the lights. They turn off the power to the room. So I elbow the light switch.
Oh yeah, I feel that.
Do not come in here. I'm doing a podcast, and you almost hit the light switch.
Let's give him some sirens!
I have that same, setup, but I've found the outlets that they control, and I've removed any and all important things from them, except for, another light.
No, you want to know why I have that set up? Because my mom wanted me to have that set up, so, 4 feet from the desk, there's one of the switches, and that switch connects... it shuts off the electricity for everything I'm plugged into, because she wanted to make it so when my desk lamp was here, it would turn on and off from the fucking switch that's 5 feet away, instead of me just reaching over and clicking it. And sometimes I'll be at work,
Aren't you glad?
and my computer will shut off because my dumb bitch comes in the room. My dumb bitch of mom comes in the room and shuts everything off, and then she's like, I was never in your room. A ghost did it.
My mom couldn't believe that, I don't know if you want me to talk about this on the podcast, but I was telling him, oh yeah, Mom, the reason why he yells at his... Yeah, the reason why Joseph yells at his mom like that is because she's not his real mom. He's adopted. I know that sounds still weird, but he's adopted. And my mom's like, no, he's just saying that to mess with you.
No, my mom doesn't... My mom would tell your mom if she asked. It's not a secret or anything. I was kidnapped. I was kidnapped from the mountains and dragged into this quite fine family, quite fine financial-wise, quite unfine mentally-wise. I want to die.
Yeah.
That's how it be on this bitch of an earth.
And Joseph fucks with me all the time.
Yelling downstairs.
Joseph always fucks with me, so when he told me he was adopted, I'm like, yeah, you're messing with me. He's like, no, dude, I'm serious. Didn't I ever tell you that? I'm like, no, you didn't. You're messing with me. So, like, for an hour, he was telling me we were going back and forth until his sister literally came on and said, oh, yeah, no, we're both adopted.
Yes,
so if you ever wonder why...
I was kidnapped.
So if you ever wonder why Joseph, in the middle of the podcast or whatever, starts screaming at his mom, calling her a dumb bitch, there you go. It's no excuse, but...
There you go.
You guys want to talk about video games?
Yeah.
Sure. Let Noah go first. He's been playing some game that sounds better than whatever you've been playing.
Is it because... Nah, it's, fuck you. Is it because you don't have any games to play, Joseph, and you're trying to think of one because all you play is fucking Siege and Sub Rosa?
Listen, Sub Rosa is a great game. There was 5 people that I killed, and they came back and took over the company I was at, and I changed my name and went back after they killed me. And they were talking hardcore smack, and like, I legitimately hate him, I wish he dies. Fuck him. Keep your eyes peeled for him, he's an asshole, he killed us all. 5 people are going to a car, and I drop a fucking grenade, and I'm like, well, you won't have to look very far, goodbye. And they're like, what? And then boom, a fucking grenade exploded. I got it on recording too.
You changed your name so that you would look like you were in their party?
I changed my name so they wouldn't know. Yeah.
You know what? Joseph does this a lot where he changes his name in the middle of a game, so like to someone else. Yeah.
I'll be team killing a bunch of people.
Yes.
And then they'll be screaming in chat, but I'll start a vote kick on them. And then I'll leave and change my name so it resets the amount of team kills I have so I don't get kicked for team kills. And I'll just keep doing that. Yeah,
and people are getting team
Don't
killed.
Vote Kick Bacon was from. I don't even know if I have that recording anymore because I think I wiped it accidentally.
You changed your name and then so someone team kills and like, oh shit, someone's team killing. So you see this innocuous kick this person for team killing and everyone's like, oh yeah, totally kick that person.
No,
but it's Joseph initiating it.
In chat. But the first name I always use when team killing is a ridiculously long Arab name. So people are yelling about alphabet soup or whatever the fuck they're
Baya Akbar, whatever that terrorist name is. Kick that
terrorist.
terrorist.
Balu Bangar Akbar. They can't come up with my proper name. So
one of his best videos is him mowing down like 20 people and then someone screaming like, no, kick Baya Akbar. Wait, no, don't kick him. Kick Baya Akbar.
You motherfucker! You're fucking stupid. Yeah, it's
don't
so
kick
beautiful.
bacon, kick Baya Akbar.
Oh, you know what? I have the sound clip. I'll send that to you, and we can play a little bit of it on the podcast.
No, was that your Chinese?
What's that in the background? What's that? What's that in the background?
That's Noah's Chinese food. It's more. I thought that was you at first with that loud sound.
I don't get what that sound is. What is
it's
that
like
sound?
Someone's like dinging him for like he lives in an apartment.
Oh, okay. I thought there was a fucking nuke about to be dropped or some shit.
Like in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, tactical nuke incoming.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? That's gonna be my sound on my soundboard too. I want that.
Oh yeah. Okay. Only $300. To be fair, he at least got something like good for the money. There were some other ones. But
yeah, but if you think about the El Gato stuff, that shit's like $100 or some shit for 7 buttons or whatever the fuck, and I got a whole DJ set for only 3 times the price.
Well, you can just get a Corsair keyboard and then hook it up to software, and you can just get a bunch of keys, customized.
Okay, yeah, you're asking for too much from me, buddy. I'll just pay $300. I'm not poor. Okay, you're talking to somebody who makes minimum wage. I'm not a peasant begging on the streets.
No, are you good?
Hey. Yeah, I'm good. I fucking said no contact delivery, and my man, is fucking ringing the shit over and over again. You just gotta ring it once, you set the food on the ground, and you fucking leave.
Oh, I ordered delivery today, and they delivered it to the wrong place.
You should have walked out in a coughing fit. Just, yeah. It's like, fuck you if you're gonna be a retard during COVID.
I'm walking up there, and I can still hear my shit, ringing, all the way back in my room. And my man is just sitting there fucking, poking the button. And like, bro. Anyway.
You gotta give it, an audible
it's
sound.
Fine.
Do you get an audible sound when you hit the button, from outside?
Like, what do you, no,
they would hear it themselves.
They can hear it.
Oh, that's bullshit, because they're going to hit it and think it doesn't work.
Well, yeah, because, like, they also need to understand that it's, like, the worst noise ever. I mean, you all just experienced it. It's so bad. It's so awful. Like, I think there's a fucking fire in my house. And
dude, I thought Joseph was trolling me at first.
Yeah, I know. You gotta get that shit on your soundboard.
Oh, yeah.
And the best part is, like, my audio thing doesn't work, so I could hit the button. Normally, I would hit the button. I would say, hey, I'm on my way. But I can't do that, because it's fucking broken. So I just have to, like, run out there, like, usually grab a shirt, because I don't have a shirt on. Sometimes grab a mask if I'm feeling frisky. And I fucking have to run the fuck up there. I swear to God, one time, a dude's back was turned and he was walking back to his car. And I'm like, oh my God. Chill for like 5 seconds as I sprint to the door to fucking receive my food that I am hungry for and do not want to make because I'm lazy as fuck.
I remember working a contract job, and there was like it was like a giant mall, and you have to hit the button, and there's no audible noise, so you hit the button, and I hit it twice, and like the dude in the elevator comes up like a minute later, he's like, bro, who's fucking hitting that button? I'm like, what? I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, man. He's like, oh, okay, it was just you. You're part of the crew. Yeah, it's okay. Sometimes some fucking kids come up here and they hit that button 7 times, and sometimes I wait in the elevator, like I'm up on the same floor, and I just rip the doors open and I just scare the shit out of them.
Hell yeah, fuck them kids.
Oh, shit.
Hell yeah.
Okay, I found the audio. Can I play some of it on the podcast?
Yeah. Which one is this?
Alright, this is... No. This is the one where it's like, ban him, instantly ban him.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy.
Alright, hold on, let me set my, my Discord so it'll capture all the sound so you guys could hear it too. So it's not, like, blocking any of the sound.
Can't you just play it through Discord?
No, hold on.
He gets a DJ mixer that's $300 and he can't play sounds through it. Amazing.
No, I can set it up so it does that. Okay.
Yeah.
I have it ready.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck? Whoops.
Whoa.
So anyways, for context, this is me team killing.
In what game? Oh, Rising Storm. Oh yeah, this is the one
we were just talking. What the fuck is wrong with that kid?
Ban him. Instantly ban him.
That's fucking...
Wire Kabar Alamaj? Yeah, ban that fuck.
What is he doing?
Probably a fucking ISIS terrorist.
Kick his friend Khomeini. Kick the Iranian leader.
Have a friend.
Kick Khomeini. The Iranian leader. Kick Khomeini.
Kick Khomeini.
Oh my god, read the name before you guys do that. Do not vote kick that guy. He is the guy starting the vote. Rayarakabar Alamaj, do not kick bacon. You motherfuckers! Are you fucking stupid?
Noobs.
Look at dude. So you can hear him in the video. It's more clear. You can hear him pounding his desk out of anger.
Yeah. So send me the video, and then I'll just put it right here, and then it'll be.
I don't have the video. I only have the audio now.
That's fine. Just send me the audio when you can. Right?
Yeah. Okay.
That shit
It'll sound way better.
Hold on. Let me set my sound back up. But oh, dude, I did so much shit like that.
That's so great. I love that so much. I've seen that video like 4 times. You don't have it anymore? It sucks.
I've got to look around for it. I might have it.
Didn't you delete your whole YouTube channel or something?
Yeah. Classified reasons that we won't say on the podcast.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh shit, dude! I missed those videos because I thought I saved everything, but apparently I didn't.
Yeah. All right, Noah. Why don't you talk about what you've been playing this week?
So I've been playing this goofy ass bitch weeaboo game called The Wonderful 101.
Yeah.
And it's cool. You draw pictures of things, and then you smack things with the pictures you draw. So if if you want to gat somebody, you just draw a little line that goes up, and then you draw another little line that goes to the right, and that's a gun. And then you go bang bang boom boom, and you shoot them. And if you don't want to shoot them anymore, you draw a circle, and that circle is a fist, and you can fist them with the fist. But then if you draw a bigger circle, you get a bigger fist, and you can hit them with the really big fist for bigger fist damage. It's good. It's really fun, and I like it. There's one weird problem. One of the shapes you can draw is a hammer, which is a circle. It's a line. And then
all right, my
line,
dad is screaming at me, so I'm gonna have to mute.
Okay.
Or I'll just keep it on. But
hi, Dad. Hi, Abdul's dad. You draw a line, and then you draw a circle at the end of the line, kind of like a frying pan, but it's a hammer.
Oh shit!
But
yeah.
for whatever fucking reason, there's also a whip, and the whip is a squiggly line. So it's like a little S shape. You go and then you slant over, and you go yeah, and then you slant over again, and you get a whip. But for whatever reason, you draw a line, and you start drawing a circle, and you get halfway around the circle, and it's yellow. Yellow means hammer, pink means whip. And you're drawing the rest of the circle, and then you get 3/4 of the way around of the circle on the frying pan, and if you go past that 3/4 mark, it is now a whip. Because fuck you.
Is this done on the control sticks?
This is done on the control sticks. If you are a crackhead, you can somehow figure out how to draw it with the touchpad. But that shit's fucking weird, so I've not tried to do that. I mean, it was originally a Wii U game.
Yeah.
So
I was going to talk about that
on the tablet. So
you're playing on PS4?
It's a little... Yeah, I'm playing it on PS4. It's a little awkward, but the way you get around it is you just don't draw the whole frying pan. You basically draw the letter C with a stick attached to it. Yeah. And that's fine. But yeah, it's by...
Hideki
well,
Kamiya.
Actually, yeah, Hideki Kamiya, who's a boss. He's a baller. He blocks people on Twitter.
He on Twitter, yeah.
Those are his two big claims to fame.
Wasn't that a Kickstarter goal?
If you pledged enough, he would personally block you on Twitter, which is sort of a cute Kickstarter goal. The thing is, getting blocked by Hideki Kamiya is incredibly easy. Just tweet literally anything at him in the English language, and he will block you. That is his current Twitter rule. If you tweet at him in English, he will block you.
Base
Who are you talking about? Because I want to tweet him.
Yeah.
You know what? We're gonna get a live block right now.
Get a live block. Hold on.
Joseph, can you show your computer? Oh wait, actually, don't do that. Never mind. Don't do that. I can't see shit. It'll go kill the pet rate. I'm sorry.
The Twitter handle is at P G _ KAMIYA at PG _ Kamiya.
What is this, a Jap?
And if you tweet anything,
this is a Jap.
You
didn't tell me this was a Jap.
My man, his name is Hideki Kamiya. What the fuck did you think he was?
I didn't know his name. I just got here, asshole. Hold on, let me tweet him.
He was talking about him before. He said Hideki Kamiya to you when
I was helping my parents downstairs.
It's okay.
No, I'm talking about before the Discord call, Joseph. He literally said his
memory is not Joseph's strong suit. It's okay. It's all right. My man is basically that character from
We
Memento.
need to send another couple nukes over to your crappy country. If you step foot in America, we will force you back onto your sushi boat. There we go.
I'd just like to apologize, Mr. Kamiya. I'm a big fan.
You're a big fan? Okay, well,
it's okay. He's not going to be associated.
It's okay. He does not give a fuck. He has received worse tweets before. he's just going to like say something in Japanese, like this guy's dumb, and then block.
Yeah,
I'll insult him in Japanese. I'll learn Japanese just to insult him.
You know what? I didn't get full Wonder Woman review code for PC, so fuck him. Go ahead and send it.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. That piece of shit did not give you a review code? What a loser.
How dare he?
To be fair, like I'm pretty low on the subscriber.
Get my Korean forces. I will get my Korean forces in arms about this, and we will fight the Japs, just like we did in World War II, and slaughter them.
Okay, hold on. So yeah, this was a Wii U exclusive. I actually have it on Wii U. Well, you know, not legally, of course, because I mod my system. Anyway, but Noah, you were almost like holding out for a system had it had like Wonderful 101 plus another game or something.
I was basically my original plan was like, okay, it's got Bayo 2, Wonderful 101, and like a couple other things. And I was like, if there's like one or two more games, like I'd get a Wii U. And then like one or two games never really happened.
Yeah.
And then after the Switch came out, this is something pretty incredible to see happen in like modern times, because like imagine if like back in the day, like the fucking Virtual Boy had like actual good games on it that like didn't sear your eyeballs off.
Like Wario Land 1 is actually really good. Never got ported off that system.
So like the Wii U was like legendarily like poor selling, not good, and it had these exclusives on it, and Nintendo has just been like porting them to other consoles, and it's at the point now where there are like very few exclusives left on that console that are even worth salvaging, and there's a point where Nintendo could just make this thing 100% obsolete, and that's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Watching them just like stomp this console into the dirt.
I hate it, man. They do
hilarious.
it. They've done it so many times, man. I'll let you get back to that thought, but dude, like they do it with the GameCube. They've done it with the Wii U. Like GameCube was supposed to get three special titles for it. One of them was Twilight Princess. The other one was a Paper Mario game. And the third
one is trash.
And the other one was
The
other one was a Donkey Kong Jungle Beat game that would use those bongos that were sold with the system. A third game.
Yeah.
So Twilight Princess got delayed on GameCube, was released first on Wii, so get fucked GameCube. Paper Mario never came out. The second Paper Mario game, Paper Mario Super, was supposed to be, I believe, on GameCube. It eventually got returned into Super later on. Joseph, what the fuck are you doing?
Pouring water.
God. Anyway. Third, Donkey Kong Jungle Beat didn't even end up on GameCube. It ended up on the Wii, which didn't have the bongo peripheral, so it ended up being
this is what
shit.
happens when you like games like this. You get disappointed. Meanwhile, I was happy with my GameCube because I played. What are you talking about? Played Shadow the Hedgehog. That's a real game.
What the hell are you talking about?
You
Shadow the Hedgehog
would love Shadow the Hedgehog.
It was a great game.
Perfect.
You assholes playing your shitty games with crappy objectives. Meanwhile, I'm saving the world.
That is the perfect Joseph game.
Just a fucking edgelord shitty fucking game.
It's
a Sonic game.
Every now and then, like I was on the bus on the way home, and I literally just on the short bus wearing my helmet, and I just the thought crossed to my mind that Shadow the Hedgehog was a real video game that came out, and I just started fucking laughing. And then the people in the white coats had to like wrestle
the intro, Joseph. Listen to that fucking intro.
The intro is the fucking best. I love that shit. I listen to that song all the time.
Look, listen. I will unironically defend.
I am all that I am.
Listen.
That I am.
I will unironically defend the soft butt rock that is the Crush 40 soundtrack. I fucking love Crush 40. I will unironically listen to it. It's fucking great for working out too. Okay, but Shadow the Hedgehog, if you take it seriously, or any Sonic thing seriously,
every time I load up the game, I watch that
retarded.
Intro.
I just there's something just so special about a fucking Sonic character, a Sonic the Hedgehog character. Like this is me, like growing up watching fucking like Sonic and Friends or whatever the fuck with the Driller robot and like the Roadrunner robot. And like, don't let
Sonic
the adults touch you in the penis. That Sonic the Hedgehog, like that's still in my brain. and I see this fucking video game that has a Sonic the Hedgehog character, and he's got a fucking Glock in his fucking hand, and I just cannot fucking handle it.
First of all, he did not have a Glock in his hand. It was like a submachine gun or something.
Yeah.
It was an MP4.
Oh, and that fucking intro! He cocks the fucking submachine gun. He cocks the MP5. Just a little... Like, okay, Doom 2016... Like, the moment when you cock the shotgun with the music, alright, that's down here, alright? And the moment where Shadow the Hedgehog cocks his MP5 after fucking I Am All That I Am, or whatever the fuck, alright, that's like way up here, alright? That's S tier. Alright, fuck your fucking weak-ass fucking Little V Mills fucking Mick Gordon fucking bullshit. Shadow the Hedgehog, motherfucker. Hell yeah.
Shadow the Hedgehog was a great game. The intro was super fucking high.
It wasn't even good. The controls are terrible. The fucking
what do you mean? You're a fucking 8-year-old playing the game. You don't know what controls means. You know you're having fun.
I played it for like 10 minutes and I thought, wow, this is garbage. This is legitimately the worst playing Sonic the Hedgehog game.
How dare you?
I played Sonic Heroes. I played most of them. I played Sonic Adventure 2. I played a little bit of Sonic Adventure 1. I played a lot of them, and I will defend almost all of them because there's always some merit to it. And the only merit to Shadow the Hedgehog is that it's fucking hilarious.
It was a great game, and you're mad because there weren't any rings. You had to
hold on there. Whoa there, Shadow. You might cut me on that sharp edge there you got, buddy.
Okay, shut the fuck up, asshole. It's a great game.
Jake, you don't understand, okay? There's a point where Shadow the Hedgehog tells Eggman to go to HE double hockey sticks, okay? And that's pretty fucking...
That's badass when you're fucking 8 years old,
that's pretty ahead of its time.
That's the first time
pretty ahead of its time.
Remember when like there was just E, T, and M for ratings, and I think there was maybe like one AO, like every once in a while. Like that was the first time I remember there was an E10. Like, oh man, you gotta be 10 years old.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Fucking rated T for teen is for fucking pussies. Real hardcore motherfuckers play E10 and up. That's how you fucking know. That fucking kid with the fucking little sticks fucking saying he's got the power of God and anime on his side, he plays E10 games only. Fuck that pussy E shit. Super Mario, get the fuck out of here.
Tease for edgelords who are just they just take it way too seriously, man. Like, oh, I only play T games. Like, okay, faggot. I only play E10. Like, oh, whoa, Chad. Oh shit. How many women did you fuck while playing that game?
Yeah, I only play E10 games. Gets his dick sucked 24/7.
I think I also played a golf game, but that was pretty gay.
So anyway, on the Wii U, yeah, I was a day one buyer of the Wii U system, and man, it was just like I haven't bought a console day one since. I got my Switch later down the line, got a PS4 later down the line, 3DS, Vita, and PS5 is gonna be the same thing, like 2 years down the line at least, especially with how absolutely garbage that system is looking. In terms of like just value, it's like you're looking at games that are now being priced.
I thought you were talking about its physical appearance, which is
that too.
Beautiful.
That too. It looks. I mean, I don't really care. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm not gonna be looking at it that much. Like about that. Like,
look, man.
It's
if
very
your console
criticism.
Doesn't look like a fucking Frank Lloyd Wright building, then I don't know what the fuck. I don't even want to talk.
I don't know what any of that means.
Uncultured swine who plays Shadow the Hedgehog. Of course you don't know what it is. Neither do I, but I understand its architecture.
Yes. Fucking
at least pretend you know and be like us,
modern
pretentious,
fucking, like curvy, like fucking building. Whatever. Anyway, yeah, fucking watching the Wii U get stomped into dirt has just been like constantly like really funny. But
it's
anyway.
the Wind Waker HD console that I come to call it. It's like I've only played Wind Waker HD on it. Like I bought it,
it
does
immediately
just
remind me.
But I got Wind Waker HD.
Mm-hmm.
You want to know what's trash about the Wii? Here's the problem.
We're talking about the Wii U.
Or the Wii
Call of Wii U, same thing.
No, it's
they
not.
cut Call of Duty missions out from the Wii. When I wanted the only Call of Duty features I wanted were cut out. What the fuck? Why would they cut out good features?
You bought a Wii for Call of Duty? Are you like you've down?
Yes, that's literally what it is. I bought a whole Wii for Call of Duty World at War.
Wow, really?
And they cut out the Black Cats mission, which is really cool, and they cut out Nazi zombies. You know, why don't you cut the whole game out? You already cut the fucking money from a wallet. What you gonna do? You gonna cut more out?
Did you have the game before, or did you want to just...
No, I knew about the mission before, because I think I played it over at my friend's house. I played it over at my friend's house.
Oh, so you literally bought a console. I thought you bought it, like, to play the motion control version, like, because it would be better. Or something.
You think I know what an Xbox was? I don't know.
You're 2 years younger than me. What the hell are you talking about?
I didn't have a Jake to ask what I should get. I had myself.
Yeah, I had myself too, and I still picked. I was like 12
because
at the
I
time.
wanted the motion controls too, I guess. But I mean, I didn't know what cut out features.
You had the Jake within you to ask. And you said, Jake within me, what should I buy? And
even when I was like 8 years old, I was like playing GameCube. I'd be like, oh yeah, like Nintendo, like you get a Sony or you get an Xbox to play like all the other games that are on those systems. And then you get the Nintendo for the Nintendo games. You don't get a Nintendo for like all of it. Like it doesn't...
I got a GameCube.
And that was when
that was my first console. And then I went over to a friend's house and I'm like, you can shoot people? I'm Middle Eastern. This is heaven. And then I wanted to get games where I could shoot people, and that was when I got the Wii, and I got cool games like Medal of Honor, and
That's
Call
funny
of Duty
because the
War.
GameCube has way better shooter selection than the Wii, in my honest opinion, through third and first party games. You got Metroid Prime 1 and 2.
Super fair.
Trash.
and
then
Resident Evil 4.
That's not a first-person shooter, Jake.
What?
Wait, Metroid Prime is a first-person shooter.
God,
what is Metroid? What is Metroid Prime? I don't know.
God, you're fucking dumb. You look at this dumb son of a bitch. Oh yeah, I only like good games like Shadow the Hedgehog. God, I'm so fucking smart.
Dude, I don't want fucking Samus. I don't want to play as Samus. That's lame. That's not a cool gun.
Okay. It's an energy weapon that blows fucking monsters up. So
no, it has to be an MP5 that you cock like a shotgun. Something realistic.
Joseph,
fucking.
If anyone by this point has been like, "Oh man, Jake is really hammering Joseph on his selection of games," you know, why doesn't Joseph talk about the games he plays? Now you know he only plays multiplayer games, and the ones he does play that aren't are fucking Shadow the Hedgehog and like 3 other games.
I talk about the games I play.
Medal of Honor for the Wii.
It's the fucking same games over and over because I have so much fun trolling people. I get unlimited content.
Play something new.
I'm the type of guy that you'll work an hour for a bunch of stuff. And you'll think I'm your best friend, and I'm really good at the game, and you're happy you've made a friend. And then we drive all the way to a bank to deposit some money, and then the next thing you know, you hear 5 gunshots and your whole fucking team is dead, and I'm depositing all that money away, and you have a whole vendetta against me now.
So yeah, Wonderful 101.
Damn, son. It's so like this is probably it's the latest Kamiya game. He hasn't. Because like Scalebound didn't work out, but that's a whole other story.
Oh yeah, the Xbox One's it's another console that shouldn't have bought that day one for anyone. Joseph bought it.
I bought it just for Grand Theft Auto, pretty much, and
that came out on PC.
Yeah, and it came out on a superior platform, which was PC, and I never went back.
But yeah, it's got like a lot of his love for like old ass like video games and shit. Like there's shmup segments that are good. There's a fucking Punch Out segment for like a whole ass boss fight, and it has like its own mechanics and everything that's just like Punch Out, and that's really cool. And all the shit is there, and it also kind of feels like a greatest hits of like just like platinum stuff. There's all kinds of little references. Like there's an enemy that's kind of like this enemy from Vanquish. There's tons of references to like old ass Kamiya stuff, like very reminiscent of Beautiful Joe in its style, and the story is actually like pretty fucking good. There's not like fucking best fucking story ever, but there's like some cool ass little moments in there, and the English cast does a good job of voicing the characters and getting you invested in shit. And so I'm happy. I haven't beaten it yet. I just know that shit gets pretty fucking cranked up towards the end there. And there's already been some pretty cool ass shit happening. So fucking, yeah. I'm fucking excited.
You know what we should talk about?
I've seen some pretty cool porn of that game.
No. Of the Wonderful 101?
Yes.
where the characters are fucking tiny and they have big heads?
Oh yeah.
Alrighty then.
I haven't actively. Wait, hold on. I haven't actively looked for it. It just comes across my feed on like some threads.
So we now understand that Jake is into tiny body, big head porn. Cool.
I will not comment on whatever the fuck I just heard. Here, Jakey, I know what we should talk about. We should talk about when you came over to my house and we were supposed to solder. And what my mom was saying, where we should solder.
It's kind of boring.
No, so soldering requires precision and stuff, and then we kept on telling her there's no mess or anything, and she's like, no, don't do it on the table. And then she starts showing us random places outside the house where we could solder in peace, which is on the steps. And somehow she wants us to put this hot machine on our knee or something, or plug it in. What we were supposed to do precision-based stuff on the steps.
That's such a perfect,
instead of on a table like a maniac.
Mom thing, like, no, you do it on steps.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, I want to ruin my fucking back leaning over and
you were like, you're thinking of
She's fucking thinking welding. Like you got like this fucking face shield down. She was like fucking sparks flying everywhere. No.
Yeah, like,
no, you know.
Yeah, like arc welding or something. No, Consuelo, no.
It is like table, but steps.
Yeah, it's concrete too, so extra comfortable.
Yeah, it's concrete with lots of bugs and shit. I fucking hate it.
We can kill the bugs with the sawing iron. That'd be pretty fun. It's like 900-degree tip.
No, it wouldn't.
Just
my god.
I'm not going anywhere near bugs.
Probably damage the iron.
I'm having a good old time, but I'm fucking sleepy, so I'm like, I'm gonna get a coffee. I'm gonna go down to the fucking place to get a coffee. And I'm walking down the hallway, and I swear to God, there's this fucking enormous fucking spider. And like, to give you a sense of like how big the fucking spider is, I'm talking like coaster size in terms of overall surface area.
The fuck?
What? Like XL coaster? or
like you could
small?
Put a regular glass on the coaster.
Oh, a coaster.
And like it's big enough that I can make out the pattern on its thorax just by like standing like 2 feet away from it and like looking at it. Like it had like this like it was a fucking nightmare. But it wasn't moving at all. It was perfectly still. And I'm looking down the hallway. And
that's like, the worst one. That's the worst one.
Is anyone else seeing this big ass fucking spider? So I just fucking inch my way along the wall, never breaking eye contact with this fucking spider. And I fucking go and get my coffee. And when I come back, fucking spider is gone. And so it's probably in the room.
Oh, that's the worst.
Right now. I'm going to come in next week, and they're going to be like, hey, could you attend the Zoom call to greet our new intern, Tim? And I'm going to fucking dial in with the new Zoom call. And it's going to be that fucking spider sitting there with his little fucking glasses and his computer. And he's like, hey, I'm the new fucking intern. And we'll be gathered around the fucking water cooler, and I'll be like, having a good time. They'll be like, hey, Tim, good shit on that program you were writing the other day. Hey, no, you could learn a lot from old Tim there. Tim will just fucking look at me, just be like, oh, you little spider bitch. So yeah, I ran into a big ass fucking spider at work today. At work, not today, but this week. That was not what I fucking needed in my life. It was a big ass fucking spider.
All right, we're clocking 40 minutes on the podcast. I've got to go soon. I got to.
All right, let me
6:30.
You have to go like right now, or you have like 10 minutes?
Not right now, but I less than 10 minutes.
So the game I've been playing is Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition. Joseph knows all about Age of Empires because he trolls in the HD edition, which is a different game. But
I do troll in the HD edition.
Yeah.
I'll be delaying the game with I'm not going to specify what, but I'll make the game basically run in slow motion. And then while you're spending 10 minutes to do a 30-second task, I'll be building an army of elephants and shit that'll just run into your base and destroy everything. You'd be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, the biggest problem with Age of Empires for the longest time is has just been pacing. Like, so you get, there's 4 ages. There's Dark Age, Feudal Age, Castle Age, and Imperial Age. And when you get to the Castle Age, that's when you can start building like really big like defensive walls. And then you can also build like castles. Obviously, they shoot a lot of arrows. And then Imperial Age is where it gets interesting. Yeah, you can upgrade it. Have you played Age of Empires, Noah?
I played Lord of the Rings Battle for Middle-earth with my cousin, and my favorite thing to do was build big-ass castle walls and fucking make a big-ass fortress and just be like, yeah, you guys can't fucking touch me, I got a big-ass fortress.
Bro, we gotta build your PC so we can get you a copy of Age of Empires and we all gotta play it, and we can all just sit in our castles just shit-flinging at each other.
I genuinely just, like, RTS, like, that was, like, the thing is, like, I look at other RTSs, and it's like, can I build a big fort? And if the
Halo
answer
Wars,
is no,
can't do it.
I'm kind of sad.
Halo Wars, you couldn't do that. Command and Conquer, I think some of them couldn't do that. It's like Age of Empires, it's all about the fortress. It's an empire. You have a little thing inside, so you get to the Castle Age, and you can start building. So, like, okay, let me back up. So, a couple years ago, about 7 years ago, they take Age of Empires 2, this classic game, everyone loves it, and they remaster it in quote-unquote HD. And this version was shit, okay? Now,
sweet.
And it's not HD.
At launch, this game had frame rate issues. From a game from the early 2000s, it had frame rate issues. When I say HD, you're not talking about graphical overcall. You're not talking about, like, Crysis fucking, Crysis remastered here. This is a game.
Shittiness
it
is
took
in HD.
all the
That's what
graphics. It took all the sprite graphics, which I'm okay with. Took the sprite graphics and just made it widescreen. So they just cropped it. That's fine. But there were no options to change anything around. So the UI scale was so tiny. You had to wear like a microscope to see the UI. You had to actually go into your display options in Windows. So if you were running like a 1440p monitor or a 4K monitor, you would have to scale it down to 1080p so the UI would scale. So there was no UI scaler in the game. Okay?
Sweet.
There was one graphics option added after launch. The multiplayer is peer-to-peer. And on launch it was unplayable, but after that, if one person lags, the entire server basically, like, takes a shit. Or the entire game takes a shit. So 8-player gaming, unless you play, like, with each other, like, nearby, it's impossible. Don't ever play, you cannot play, like, an 8-player game with a group of strangers. So, on top of this...
I'm glad that we live in the modern world of current year, where we can remaster classic RTS games and they turn out great. Just like our good friends over at World of Warcraft, or not, Warcraft 3.
Yeah, Warcraft 3 Reforged. I'm gonna have another... Yeah, that was even more bullshit.
I'm glad we all learned from our mistakes.
Oh, God. that game was legitimately... Reforged is like an entire podcast. But anyway, we should play, if we ever set up if we ever get like the PC set up and we're all in the same room, we should get original Warcraft 3, not Reforged, but original, and play that, because that game is a lot of fun. But anyway, so Age of Empires 2 HD. The thing is that there was a mod for Age of Empires 2 to get it running on modern operating systems, because it's a successful game. It was called The Forgotten, and a bunch of modders were making like their own maps and fixing the game to make it widescreen and all this shit. So I think Microsoft picks them up and says, hey, can you do the HD edition? Can you bring it to modern systems like on a, from Steam? And they're like, oh yeah, sure. So their biggest problem is they pretty much just got modders to do all of this. And what we got was this, again, shitty HD edition, doesn't work on launch, doesn't work that well after it. They released the Forgotten Empires as a separate piece of DLC for $10. Doesn't even have full voice acting like the original game does. So it's just an immediate drop in quality. I mean, yeah, you get extra civilizations, but it's just a mod. It's a finished mod that they're selling for $10. Now, eventually, they would get 2 more expansions, Rise of the Rahas and the African Kingdoms, $10 each. So you're looking at like $50 for everything for a 20-year-old game. Does that sound right to you? I don't think so. So Microsoft, once again, this is what really pisses me off, because everyone's like, oh yeah, man, the Chad Age of Empires versus the Virgin Reforged. Like, oh, look how much better Age of Empires is. Like, no, it's this good now because they just released the game again, a second time. It's called Age of Empires Definitive Edition. It includes every piece of content from the HD edition that was released as DLC. So you get like a bajillion fucking campaigns. The server is now multiplayer, a server browser. Sorry, the multiplayer is now server based. So there's no peer-to-peer bullshit of you getting disconnected all the time. And then they've actually let you rebind the hotkeys, because Age of Empires 2, like the hotkeys in that game were fucking archaic by comparison. And the UI works now, and they've added, even more campaigns on top of that too. They've added brand new campaigns. They've redone the voices entirely, so some of it's kind of shitty, but most of it is like, oh shit, they've redubbed the DLC. So it's actually got a dub now. But it's a really fun game that I've got. It's a lot better than the HD edition, and these little improvements have made the game so much more fun to play. The game is 20 years old, and I'm still having fun in the campaign. I put like 20 hours into it. Oh my god, it's so much fun. I've been playing all the new campaigns too, and it's like better. Like, Joseph, you were wondering why, like, if it's worth like buying. Like, if you ever play the campaigns of the multiplayer, it's so much better than HD. It's so much better.
Really?
Yeah, no, it's a great upgrade because you don't get disconnected all the fucking time. The hotkeys work. You know how when you queue up units to like control 1, and you can like it actually shows that on your screen now.
I've clicked those buttons before.
Yeah, it actually shows up on your screen now. You can like when you want to do attack move, you can just change it instead of it's you can hit A and then left click and then it'll do that. You can change it to that.
Right, they're going crazy and screaming, so I'm gonna have to go.
All right, Joseph's gonna leave us, and I guess we're just gonna wrap it up.
So I'm gonna give my outro.
Leave it on. I want to hear the screams.
You can't hear all the yelling, but you're gonna have to. Oh, you're gonna have a fun time editing this.
Yeah, like crank them up. I want to hear
that. Yeah, most of that cut out.
Yeah.
Yeah, 80% of it got cut out.
We don't want to be too abrupt. No, would you mind staying on for like 5 more minutes after Joseph leaves?
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, so Joseph's gonna tab out. Why don't you give an outro?
I'm gonna give my outro. Okay, I'm gonna give my outro. This is signing out.
Hell yeah.
All right, see you, Joseph.
DJ Abduli. I don't know how it is in Age of Empires, but like you would build the little like nodes, and then you would connect the nodes with the walls, and you could like do like goofy shit. I would like fucking like try and like honeycomb network my walls so that if they broke through one, they would have like 2 more. And there would be like turrets in there, and I'd be like, I have the perfect defense, Yugi boy. And I'm like outsmarting the AI on like easy.
Yeah.
I didn't care. I just wanted to build the big walls and make the big fortress. Yeah.
The AI on easy is just always like is a blast to fuck with, because when you crank it up to normal or hard, you're like, oh shit, this is actually the worst thing ever. Because they harass you or something. Like they AI on easy, they give you 20 minutes. Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't want to play. I just want to make number go big and wall go long.
And then when you play multiplayer, it's like, all right, everybody, 20-minute long truce. No one can attack each other. Everyone gets 1,000 resources to start.
Yeah. 20-minute truce is where it's at. Time out.
That's what Joseph does. Sometimes he'll get people in a group and he won't tell them about the truce. So he adds in a last-minute setting that's like hour-long truce. So like these people are like playing like 20 minutes. Like, what the fuck? I can't attack anybody. So yeah, you played Lord of the Rings. What did you think of Halo Wars? Did you ever play that?
I never actually got around to playing Halo.
I thought you owned it.
Which is weird because I'm like a gigantic Halo mark. No, I never owned it.
Oh, you should play it because you can get it for like you can get it for like $10 on Steam. Or like.
Yeah, no, I mean it always seemed like kind of cool. I would watch my cousin play it.
It's fun. It's like a little bit.
Like I said,
Yeah, it was definitely designed for a controller, so you can just plug one of those in and like play the whole game like relaxed on the couch. It's nice.
Yeah, I mean like fuck, I could like, I don't know. I'm sure if I like walk down to like whatever fucking used games.
Yeah, $2.
Find the 360 version.
Yeah, no.
$2.
Totally fine to play that version because that's what it was designed for. It's good, but you got to play it on a PC. You could play like on like a low end one too. It's great. It's really good. It's one of those RTS games where because this is what I hated about the sequel. I never finished playing it because I thought the sequel was dog shit.
I was gonna ask like what's the deal with the sequel? Like, is it still?
So yeah,
Is it at least fun to like fuck around with? Or?
So the first Halo Wars was made by a company called Ensemble, and they made the Age of Empires games. So yeah, it was actually their last game. Microsoft closed the studio like they do with every other fucking studio, or they leave them to rot like fucking Rare.
Gee, thanks.
Yeah, it was great.
Sweet.
Yeah, it was great. So
thanks, Bill.
I don't even think they made the DLC thing. I think it was iRobot or Bad Robot or anyway. That's a movie and a J.J. Abrams company. I don't know what. The guys who made Destroy All Orcs, all Orcs Must Die, or Orcs Must Die, those games.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about?
Xbox Live Arcade, like, I know what you're talking about. They're like Xbox Live Arcade tower defense action games.
They were cool. So Ensemble folded and Halo Wars, dropped, and then it's like, okay, so Halo Wars, the reason why Halo Wars was good is because instead of going for like this balanced 1v1 competitive multiplayer aspect, because it's like you're on a fucking console, work with the hardware, you're not going to make something nearly as good as on PC. They decided, hey, how about this level you fight the Flood? This level you have to fight a Scarab, and he has like a head that moves around like slowly, and you have cover, and the whole point is you can build an army to destroy power nodes that make his head move slower, and power nodes that make him do less damage. So, you would play based on the level. Oh, how about this? You're on a ship, and you have to cleanse the Flood off the ship, but these cleansers can also kind of kill you, so you have to, like, be careful, and then, this level you don't have air support. So they have all these creative ways for you to play the game.
Yeah, they got, like, cool missions.
Yeah. And that's what I like about a lot of RTS games, is, like, you gotta give me something creative. Don't make it a skirmish map, just make it creative. And the problem with Halo Wars 2 is that it's got a few of those unique missions, but a lot of the time it feels like it's trying to do this balanced mission, this balanced design. Like in Halo Wars, you upgraded your flamethrower. It wasn't +1 damage. It was oxide tanks. Now you can shoot like blue flame. Marine upgrades. You get an extra marine. It's not 1+ damage. You get an extra marine. Medic upgrade. You get an extra medic. Yeah. And then at the end, it was like ODST. If you're playing Captain Cutter, drop marines in from the fucking sky, which is hilarious to do, by the way. It works as well as you'd think. And in Halo Wars 2, it's
+1 damage, +2 damage, +3 damage. And it's like, no, you're not on PC. Make it interesting and fun. Don't do that. And it's like the units ended up being pretty boring. The control was like limited because you're playing because it has to be designed for a PC and controller. It's not like Halo Wars where it was only for the 360. It's like, oh shit, this is a really cool console game, and then it got ported to PC cheap later. No, you're charging $60 for it, and you're hamstringing yourself by making it on a console because it's sharing with the console and PC. It's ridiculous. It should have just been like
that's like my primary concern is like, because to me Halo Wars, the appeal to it that I just enjoyed watching it was just like, as a Halo mark, it was just cool to see, like, you make the Warthog and it go boom boom, and then you put the troops and they go pew pew, and it's like, oh yeah, that's that vehicle, and then like they add like other vehicles, and I'm like, oh, that's cool, man. What if they put that in like a real Halo? Oh, that'd be so cool. And like, you just want the fan service shit in there, like you said. It's like you want like to shoot. You want to upgrade your Warthog and get a Goshawk.
Yes,
exactly.
Exactly.
Your Marines and get like better Marines, and like eventually get like ODST.
You want to see that improvement.
You want to fan service the Halo franchise, and yeah, I totally understand too, because like that's such a typical like thing nowadays, is that like they want to hit that esports market or whatever the
ruins
fuck,
games,
and they fucking like balance the game into this like mush of like,
yeah,
because it's not gonna fucking capture the fucking HOTS or like fucking
Dota, League of Legends, Counter-Strike. I know, yeah.
StarCraft.
You're
not gonna break into StarCraft
on
territory.
console.
It's not gonna do that. And all the fucking dweeb asses like me who would buy a fucking Halo Wars game just to jerk off to the fucking Warthogs or whatever the fuck would just not be entertained by +1 damage. Plus 2 damage.
And what's funny about that is that games like Age of Empires, they have both. When you upgrade your ages, when you go through the different ages, you get different building changes, but then you can also upgrade your units. And so it's like you got knights, and they have their own model. Cavalier? I don't know what it's called. It's not...
Yeah, Cavalier.
Oh, Cavalier. Okay.
Oh, Cavalry.
No.
Cavalry.
It is Cavalier. It's an upgraded version of the knight. No. Yeah, it is cavalry, but yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then you get paladins. And then you get paladins, and like paladins are imperial age. Like, oh shit. So as you upgrade, you see the improvement, and then you have a blacksmith, and that's where you get the +1 to armor, +1 to damage, and it's all done there. But like when you have Halo Wars, and you have a lot of units in Halo Wars, it's cool. But like you want to see the progression. You want to see more than just I get new units. Like, well, okay, but what about the old units? And it's like, oh, well, you can upgrade those with +1 to... No. Give me the new Marine. Give me the new model. Give me something. Don't do that. Especially on console. Yeah. Don't fucking do that. You can do it on PC.
Halo's...
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Halo's, like, perfect for, like, that kind of RTS thing, because, like, they've got all these vehicle classifications and stuff. And if you just, like, extend that, then you totally have a, full RTS.
They could totally do a space RTS, too, because they have all these, like, unique, like, fucking spacecraft that you rarely see outside of concept art and cutscenes. And, like, one mission in Reach.
Yeah, and that... Yeah, I was going to say one mission in Reach. And I think part of that is because, like, some of the really early designs for Halo were an RTS.
Yeah, it was, actually. It was on the Mac, too.
Like,
it was really weird.
Yep. Yeah, isn't that crazy? The fucking Microsoft poster boy was almost a Mac.
I would have probably been a Mac asshole if that... Because Halo was one of the reasons I bought a PC back in 2005. It's like, okay, Age of Empires 3, not coming to Mac. Halo 1, it's like, I don't got an Xbox. We got a family Mac in the house. It's like, oh shit, we can get Halo 1 on PC too. And Halo 2 as well.
Hell yeah.
Well, actually, I couldn't get it on, because I only had an XP machine. I didn't have Vista. Thank God I didn't upgrade.
That's probably why I'm not a PC gamer currently, is because growing up, we just had a Mac.
Yeah.
And it was like, that's just what we have.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, cool. Oh, fucking sweet. It's a video game. Can I play it? No.
That's me too. Oh man, I had Age of Empires 2 on Mac. Like there were some games that would come over, and I was just so happy to even play them. But Age of Empires 3 never. I don't think it ever came.
My PC gaming experience was Cartoon Network browser games and like educational CD-ROM.
I had like
games.
Pajama Sam and shit. Fucking Freddy Fish. Did you play those?
Hell yeah.
I
don't remember what I played.
I can't remember the company name. But yeah.
Yeah.
Humongous or something.
We might have gotten rid of it because we have been cleaning lots of shit out. But if I flew all the way back to Ohio, I might be able to find it. Buried in some
Spy Fox. Spy Fox.
Computer room.
You ever play Spy Fox?
Ooh, that sounds familiar.
Yeah, as you play as a Fox character, and you had like a cool watch where you store all his stuff, and then you could play like shmups on there. That's when I think that's when I played my first shmup outside of the arcade. It wasn't fucking Galaga. It was this fucking shitty like. It was like I think it was like actual like 3D like graphics. It was this weird like really basic like green like enemies are green, you're blue or whatever.
There was something that I remember was like really fucking cool. You're like a dude in a baseball cap or some shit, and you would like go around and you would like play educational games, but you were collecting parts for either an airplane or a car, and you'd have to like pick the right wheels and the right wings, and if your wings were good and your wheels were good, like your plane would go further, and that's how you would advance in the thing. And I remember because it just like tapped into the fucking thing of like, oh, I like building shit, and then it's like that's how they trick you into like doing math and stuff. And I fucking like, I don't remember what the fuck it was called, but it was like that was the shit. And then there was that kid off in the corner, and he's like, "What the fuck is he doing? What's he got going on over there? Oh shit, it's RuneScape! Whoa!" he's like, don't get too fucking close. Teacher's gonna find out. Fuck off.
I was playing Type to Learn in like the fucking 4th grade, and it was like, you ever played Mavis Beacon? Like, I was playing the alternative to that.
Fucking, I used to fucking hate those fucking
Me
typing
too.
things, because, like, I was hard committed to, like, hunt and peck. And, like, they were like, lay your fucking hands on the keys in the proper positions. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. I'm faster if I just poke them. I don't have to lay my things out. I'm just going to take them off and poke them. And they'd be like, no, put your hands on the thing. And eventually, I just became better at typing.
Yeah.
But for the longest time, I was like, nah, fam. I'm gonna do it this way. And it's like, that way's trash.
My dad still does it like that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
Takes you like 20 minutes to write a fucking paragraph.
yeah. I had to learn how to get good because it's like it wasn't the Type to Learn, which by the way was spelled Type 2, the number 2, learn.
Hell yeah, because it's cool. That's how we connect with the youth.
K spelled cool with a K.
Yeah, cool with the K. Nothing's cool.
It's such an
cool
early
with a
like
K.
2000s like fellow kid shit. Like yeah, spell it with a K.
Hell
the kids
yeah.
will love it. Coolmath.com. I think it was spelled.
Dude, bro, you see that? You see that R on the Toys R Us? It's backwards. They don't follow the rules, man. This shit's for kids.
I'm just realizing
Adults
that
fucking like rules.
that the Toys R Us logo is backwards after 20 years of
The
existence.
Toys R Us R logo is backwards because kids don't know how to fucking write the letter R.
Oh yeah, Toys R Us isn't even around anymore.
Yeah. It was an innocent time, a better time, when we didn't know how to write our letters.
Oh god. Yeah, but yeah, it was Warcraft 3 and World of Warcraft because if you didn't type fast enough, sometimes they kick you out of groups. So I had to like adapt or die. Yeah.
Adapt or die.
Yeah, literally.
Oh,
And you had
damn.
you're talking about Warcraft 3, which is custom game lobbies, and it's like if you want to like stay in the lobby, you got to talk to people, otherwise they think you're AFK. And WoW is like, well, you got to communicate or something because like you need a group to fight these elite mobs, and it's you can beat the whole game solo now. Hell, you can queue for LFR and not talk. You can not talk to a single person, but back in the day, you actually like you had to pay attention. I miss old WoW.
Yeah,
I miss it so much. Thank God for Classic. All right, you want to wrap it up here?
Yeah, we can wrap it
All right.
up here. This is
All right, guys.
a solid podcast.
Oh, sorry. Fuck.
No, I just said it was good.
All right, guys. Thank you very much for watching. All right, fuck. All right, washing my clothes. All right, guys. Thank you.
Yes.
All right, guys. Fuck. All right, guys. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time. Cool.
Bye.
Yeah.
Peace out.
Ow. Fuck Dean.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
All right, we're pausing. All right, yeah.
2 down, 1 more to go, and I'll replace you, bitch.